What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back with a Married to Medicine extra. We got our girls, honey, Dr. Heavenly and Miss Quad. Miss Quad, she got it, honey, okay? They get to talking about Dr. G and his new wife being on the show for season 10 of Married to Medicine. Quad says that she feels disrespected by Bravo for them bringing Dr. G back with this new wife. I agree with Miss Quad. I think it's very disrespectful. I could never see them doing this to a white housewife. I think after you find out at a reunion that somebody's husband was physically abusive to them, this man also cheated on Quad. For God's sake, honey, he fell out on the floor, honey, and was foaming at the mouth. He was always calling her, yelling at her. He would strategically call Quad, like when she would be with Toya and Dr. Jackie, and make it look like, oh, I'm just checking in on my wife. That's some bullshiggity. That's some narcissistic BS. And what did Dr. Jackie and Toya say to Quad? That's your husband. He calling to check in with you. That's your husband. Call your husband back. Because, honey, Miss Quad would just hang the hell up. Remember, she would be like, he petty as hell. I ain't got time for that. I was like, come on, Quad. I knew that she was not hanging up on him for no reason. Okay? So even though this man is a psychiatrist, it doesn't matter. Okay? He's an unsafe man. He's disrespectful, very narcissistic, very selfish. He thought that Quad was supposed to give him a baby just because they are married, and you clowning and acting a fool and being violent behind the scenes. Now, personally, honey, I don't think Miss Quad should have ever married him, because I believe both of them got physical before they got married. And to me, that's the biggest red flag, honey. Okay, that's the biggest sign you should marry somebody. But I am more on Quad's side because I feel like all she wanted was for him to be a partner to her, to love her, and treat her with some respect and decency. And Dr. G, in my opinion, came off like a maniac. He came off as being very old-fashioned, very narcissistic. You're a doctor's wife. He even told Quad, me being a doctor, that's who I am. No, sir, that is what you do. And that's the problem with some of you niggas now. You think what you do is who you are, and you should be respected. Somebody should bow down to you and listen to every damn thing you say because of some profession that you have, because of the money you make, because of your credit score. Okay, your credit score. We don't care how high it is. If you're abusive, you're abusive. If you're narcissistic, you're narcissistic. Okay, behavior reflects your intentions. No one cares about your money, all that other superficial stuff. Okay, your character is your character. And in my opinion, they are rewarding Dr. G for his bad behavior. Seriously. Okay, so honey, let's get off into it. Okay. Quad and Heavenly, they are also going to talk about where do Quad and Toya stand. So let's get off into that, you guys.
It's Quad and Toya still not getting along. You know what, guys? I got to be honest with you. I can't even tell you why Toya. I've talked to you about this before. I truly don't even understand why Toya has such a vendetta against me. I don't understand that. I don't know why.
She is jealous of you. Okay? I know some of y'all rolling your eyes and you sucking your teeth. but the truth is the truth. Okay? Can't even get the words out. Toya is jealous of the fact that Quad knows how to function on her own and be an independent woman and make money moves without a man. Toya is literally over there with Eugene, struggling, having to move every season. Okay? If you are with a man and you are still struggling financially, bitch, you losing. Okay? Yes, the man can cook. He say his sex number, his sex score is a 4. Okay, that ain't that high. Okay, and y'all know, I think Toya like that D, honey. Okay, because she always talk about how Eugene ain't putting it down the right way. Now, you know, Eugene seems like a nice enough guy, but he does have that bitch factor to his personality. I've been watching Married to Medicine. And there were a couple of times where they were like doing the fitness stuff, where he like tackled Jackie down. He did something to Jackie. I think it was like season 2, and was laughing about it in the confessional. I think that's very toxic to be that way. He also hit Heavenly in the head, go back to season 5, in the head with a ball and laughed that off. And even Toya looked at him. We also found out from Dr. Heavenly and Carlos that Eugene was contacting Anila and trying to like turn her and Quad against each other. Like, that's some B type of shiggity, honey. Okay, that's some bitch shit. Okay, you don't do that as a man. You stay in your lane. Okay, be like Dr. Damon Daddy, honey, who got Miss Robinson's birthday, so you know he ain't no fool. Okay? But yeah, like, I like Eugene, don't get me wrong. He seems like a good husband. He seems faithful and loyal to Toya, but you know, those are some of his toxic ways. And he always comes for Quad at the reunion. Okay, always. Ever since her and Dr. G, go back and watch it, you guys. Ever since her and Dr. G was going through the divorce, him and Toya turned on Quad. When she was with Dr. G, they was all smiles. They liked Quad. As soon as she was like getting away from him, it seemed like they both turned on Quad. And I just feel like that's not right. I even didn't like Eugene saying, oh, she took your sleep number. Oh, she just put the divorce papers in the mailbox. Yeah, like, why the fuck am I being nice to a man that cheated on me, abused me, took the battery out of my car? We gonna get into what Quad said about him at the season 6 reunion, because I think a lot of you all have forgotten. Okay, because a lot of you all are Team Mariah. So you hate Quad and you want to dismiss her feelings. But honey, Miss Robinson is here for Miss Quad, honey. Okay, I'm like Andy, honey. This girl wants you on the show. Okay, so let's get into it. But honey, I just had to give y'all that. Okay?
Just letting Toya do all of what Toya feels like she needs to do to make herself feel satisfied for whatever reason. I understand that there has been a number of things stated. I think it was one thing like I tried to break up her and her family, and that's farthest from the truth. I mean, come on, Henley, is that even true?
No.
So I mean, if she's holding on to that, then that's just a flat out lie. I would never go out and break up someone's family or not want to see a family be together. I celebrate the black family. I celebrate marriage. So I don't understand where that's coming from. I think she's stretching with that. I would rather her just say, hey, I just don't like Quad. Just keep it 100. You know, she's always saying how real she is. Just say you just don't like my ass. And I'll go with that.
But you know what? That's a good question. What's the distinction between y'all? Because I don't understand it. Like, I said Mooch did a little bit about everybody. And I think I'm still cool with Toya. I feel like we cool. But y'all not getting...
She sees Quad as her competition. Okay? And I also noticed that when Mariah was on the show and Mariah tried to put it out there that Quad, slept with her brother-in-law, right? Toya was trying to push this narrative. Well, Quad don't need to come on the couples trips. Why do you want to be around my husband, Quad? Girl, don't nobody want that big ass sloppy Joe eating nigga. Okay? Whose sex number is a 4. We like 10s. At least somebody that's an 8, 9, or a 10. Somebody that could put it down. Yes, he can cook. Toya runs all over him. But see, some of that is not good because Toya needs a man in her life that could put her ass in her place. Now, Eugene may do it some of the time, but it's not it's not enough. Because, like, my nigga, you need to put your big ass foot down, okay, and tell this woman, I don't want to move every year, bitch. It's weird. I don't want to move every year, okay? He won't call her a bitch, but yeah, that shit gets on my nerves, you guys, with Toya. Like, why do you need to move every year? And it's her insecurity. She's trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to stand out from all the women. And it's nice to have your own swag and want to, live in a nice house. But, you have to be smart and logical with how you move. That way people can take you seriously. But yeah, the girls don't take Toya seriously. They don't. I wouldn't.
What is it about y'all that y'all don't get along? And I'm not giving away the season because it's from last season.
Yeah, and it's not about y'all. It's merely in all. It's about her. This is her decision. There's been a multitude of things that you say that has been far more harsher than what I've said about her. But yet and still, she's able to build and restore a relationship with you. And she's wanting everyone in the world to think that I'm just this awful, low down, dirty, nasty person that's jealous of her and that wants her family to be separated. And that's furthest from the truth. So I don't understand how she can accept you with all the shit you've said about her, but not accept me. And I've said a small fraction of things. And that's just facts. Are we speaking facts? Can I keep it?
Well, I mean, I haven't said a lot, but whatever. We love the show, TK. TK love the show.
Thank you, TK. Baby, they got it going, honey. Baby, they got it going. What did it say right here?
I love squad maturity level with Dr. G's new wife from the show. How do you feel like? Because to me, it's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife.
Right.
That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly got to keep it real with you, and all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through and what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected.
As you should.
And it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception. And so, just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage, and clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen, and we were very authentic and very real and raw. And so things were stated there, and I just feel like, where was the respect for me when this decision was made?
Now, really quickly, let's get into what Quad is talking about. Okay, let's get into what Gregory put her through.
You were argumentative, and no one wants to make love to a person who's argumentative and who's rude and negative and nasty and physically abusive. You tore the television off the wall. You took the battery out of my car one time. You drugged me through the house. You ruined my knee. Yes, and I still have pain from that. It's horrible. Can't forget nobody's pain. You put your hand over my mouth and...
Do y'all hear how her castmates are responding to this? Simone and Cecil both heard all of this, yet they were still caping for this negative, toxic, narcissistic man to get back on this show. And Quad, if I was you, I would treat Simone like, I don't know, I would, what's the old saying, honey? The long handle spoon, honey. Like, I would, keep her ass at a distance. And I don't really even, I like some of Simone's ways. Like, she could be cool and down to earth, but she's too damn two-faced. I don't trust bitches like that. I could never be Simone's friend. She too wishy-washy. Okay? And then I don't like that BS that she pulled with Jackie, where she got so jealous, and she's still jealous of Jackie and Heavenly's friendship. But it was okay for her season 7 to be up Buffy's ass. That's okay though. Okay? I didn't like that. Like, you could have had Jackie's back. And they edited Jackie to look that way, guys, to make it look like, oh, well, you know, Buffy, you're infertile. And I heard it was Mariah that put the battery in Buffy's back. I know, some of y'all rolling your eyes and you sucking your teeth. You don't want to hear this. But if you will go back to season 7, Mariah skipped that dinner out of town to let Buffy have her moment. That was her being strategic. Okay, sick my ass. And Jackie had to keep apologizing to that lady. And guess where Simone was? She was with Buffy, knowing damn well Jackie didn't mean that like that. But Heavenly had Jackie's back. That's how you know who's your real friend. Okay, because everybody, when I tell you everybody got on Jackie, and I know some people will say, oh, but Jackie was wrong, and yeah, she probably shouldn't have put that out there. She shouldn't have said it like that. But I guess Buffy had came on the show and was telling everybody that, and you know, and I could tell from how Jackie responded, she felt off, you know, caught off guard, I should say. She felt caught off guard. She had even mentioned, you know, well, Curtis cheated, and, you know, she even mentioned certain stuff with the girls, you know, whatever they had went through. See, they edited a lot of that stuff out because they wanted that to be Jackie's season to make her look bad. Now, don't get me wrong, Jackie didn't need that to look bad. To me, she looked bad with all the fat shaming that she does. And nobody ever called her out on that. I think maybe Toya may have mentioned it in Heavenly here and there throughout the seasons. But Andy never really called her on that. And I really wish they would have held her feet to the fire with the fat shaming and sometimes Jackie can be elitist. And it was a whole bunch of stuff, right? We could have got on Jackie about. But yeah, that Buffy thing, yeah, strategic. And I don't give a damn what any of y'all say. That evil ass Mariah, and Heavenly even said it. She said it was evil ass Mariah that put the battery in Buffy's back. Like, girl, you want to get more episodes, girl? Come for Jackie. Say that just really. And what did Buffy do the whole season? She acted like Mariah. She was the poor perpetual victim. Okay? Jackie had already apologized to the bitch, but no, over and over again, Jackie had to apologize. Let me calm down, honey. Let's get back to it, honey, okay?
My nose one time, trying to suffocate me. You got in the car and said, I don't care if I kill the both of us, and you put your foot on the gas. We're not going to play this game, Gregory.
Why?
Gregory?
We both
know
not. Who the violent person is.
You are.
You are. I believe it was you, and I'm going to leave that right there. All of these brother Tuckers heard how that man treated this woman, and they still invited his raggedy ass back on the show. Child, couldn't be me and wouldn't be me. Okay? Wouldn't be me.
You know, and I know my cast members don't make this decision.
Right, we definitely
don't make the decision.
But I think it's a message.
That's some BS, Quad, because over there on Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of them refused to film with Phaedra. That's why she didn't get to come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they all could have took a stand, you know, could have been on your side, basically, and they should have been like, yeah, he did a bit too much. See, it would have been one thing, you guys, if their marriage didn't work out and, you know, they both was disrespectful. I'm not at all saying Quad was perfect in her marriage, because in my opinion, Quad, you shouldn't even marry this man. He was bad news from day one. And some of y'all love saying, well, she used that man. And I don't think that a woman could ever use a man. Get out of here with that. Anybody that you partner with, you need to benefit from. You are not a user for doing that. It's called being smart. It's called being intelligent. It's called being strategic. But whenever a black woman is strategic, what do men like to say? Toxic men. She used people. She a gold digger. Okay? She's sneaky. No, it's not sneaky. It's strategic. Okay? Maybe she thought that their marriage could get better. We all have been there where we didn't walk away from that marriage or that relationship right away. We thought that we could get therapy. It would get better through the years. None of us is perfect. We all have those type of thoughts. Okay, so I'm not here to judge her for that. I'm not. They got married. They liked each other enough, loved each other, whatever it was, honey. But yeah, this is toxic. And this show is a naturally good show. They don't need a juicy storyline like this. Now, don't get me wrong. We all want to see it. Shit, since y'all got it together, honey. Okay? We don't mind seeing it. But they don't need to come back next season and the season after that. Let this be they first and last season. And that's it. But yeah, Dr. Gregory, he could kick rocks.
Shit though. I mean, if you want a reality TV show with some messy stuff, have the girl get divorced, bring back the husband, and bring his new wife. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
just try to rub that in Quad's face. Let's try to get emotion from Quad and see what we get. You know, we need something for season 10. So let's put Quad out there, put her under the fence, and let's see how she's going to respond.
I love what Kiana Bluefield is saying.
Okay, so now really quick, I want to get into these comments that I saw from some people because they feel like Quad shouldn't be complaining at all. Okay, so about Dr. G and the new wife coming on the show. So one person says, oh, it looked like some of my subscribers, honey, are in the mix. Okay, so one person says, I really used to like Quad, dramatics and all. However, I noticed the change right around her getting on Sister Circle. She put her nose so far in the air, she was sniffing the ozone layer. I can understand her feeling a bit trepidatious about the situation, even a little vexed, but her saying she's being disrespected. Nah, her and that man have been divorced for some years now. He didn't cheat with this woman. He met her after he left the show. It doesn't matter. He cheated on her while he was on the show. The lady came out and said he had a pinky-sized dick, and I believe the lady because he looked like he got one of them little little Vienna sausages, honey. Okay. The person goes on to say this honestly has absolutely nothing to do with Quad, but she's choosing to center herself when it really would have been a better look for her to be more open to meet his new wife since she actually wanted the divorce. Of course she wanted the divorce because the man physically abused her. He mentally and emotionally abused her. Even him calling her was abuse. Because you're trying to position yourself as the caring husband that is worried about his wife and when his wife is going to come home, but yet you've cheated on her behind the scenes. See, y'all got to remember, we didn't know about all of this until season 6. Okay, season 5 at the reunion, he ended up having a narcissistic moment where, let me make it about me. Me and my friend went to a hotel. We met these girls and he got up there and lied. And the lady said they did sleep together. She mentioned how big his penis was. Quad said she believed the lady. Okay. Quad said she believed the lady. I believe that he cheated. If they went all those years without having sex, he was probably cheating. I think that that's unrealistic to think that somebody's going to be faithful to you and, you know, they haven't been having sex with you. So it's just like, I don't understand how can you stay in a marriage and it's sexless. So in my opinion, they both should have left, but I'm putting more of the onus on Dr. G. He took the battery out of her car. My nigga, nothing is that serious where you need to do that. But he's insecure. And I know some of y'all is like, yeah, but he a doctor. These niggas still be insecure and have low self-esteem. That's why they behave the way that they do. Another person says, Bravo owes you nothing, Quad. If you don't like what happened, leave. That's what y'all want her to do because most of you all are Mariah fans. But guess what? Lean in a little bit closer. Bravo don't like that bitch, Mariah. I don't like her. Okay? Some other content creators, honey, they don't like her. I'm telling y'all, like, even like, this how much I don't like her. Even if I hear a content creator just like talking about how much they like her and stuff, I just turn the damn review off because I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit. That did not happen. And honey, I am not delusional. Okay? She was never really a fit, in my opinion. She was the breakout star. She was the breakout star. And I think that it was Quad and Dr. G's marriage that I liked, you know, more than anybody at first. I think Toya and Eugene, they always been one of my favorite couples too. Quad had a bad attitude. What happened to those dog clothes? She has no relevance on the show anyways. Why? Because she ain't got no man. And some of you all, y'all feel like a woman has nothing to offer this show unless she has a man. This is not Kenya Moore, where you saw her in this long distance marriage. You saw her marriage play out. You saw how the man treated her. Maybe she wants to be a single divorcee and she wants to date. There are women these days, believe it or not, they are decentering men. They are traveling the world. They are making money moves. They have less stress in their life. They're not dealing with some toxic ass man or just any man, period, that feels like the world revolves around his ass, you know, so maybe Quad is in that box. We have to quit with yeah, but she's not married to medicine. And Mariah was married to medicine and still got fired. Still got the boot. No pun intended, because the bitch stayed with a boot, stayed breaking her damn foot. I'm like, the hell is you doing, Mariah? Okay. One person says, Quad has every right to be there. She was married to medicine. So she has the knowledge base, just like all the other shows. Love and Hip Hop, Housewives, Basketball Wives. All these women have currently or previously been associated with the namesake of the show. Exactly. So what makes Quad any different? Thank you. And the person replies back, I disagree with her making the show. Making it interesting, maybe, but this show was the one where it was real. I'm over the Real Housewives that are wives or housewives or love and hip hops. And her attitude sucks. She's entitled and needs the check. Girl, everybody need their check. Where the hell you been at? Everybody need their check. I would not be leaving any money on the table for raggedy ass, pinky sized dick ass Dr. G. Okay, his funny looking new wife. Okay, y'all talking about she look like Toya. That's not a compliment to Toya though. She's not as pretty as Toya. She alright, she cute. You know, if you kind of squint your eye a little bit, but she alright. But Toya is thick with it. Well, she used to be, honey. Okay, Toya probably over there on that Ozempic, honey. Okay, Toya done lost a lot of weight, but Toya got a real beautiful face. She look way better than Dr. G new wife. And I need Dr. G new wife, she better shut her damn mouth, because I don't want to hear her ass on here. Well, he didn't do that. Okay, well, he didn't do that. He a good man. He ain't never did that to me. Bitch, keep on being married to him and you go see what he can do. Okay, you go see. All right. Another person says you could tell from the first season Quad was never into Dr. G. Her body language said it all. She had no intention on having children with him. She was sleeping in separate bedrooms and not having sex with him. What did she expect him to do? Girl, bye. Quad wanted the lifestyle, not the husband. See how she quickly turned on Mariah. Child, y'all just wanted Quad to be Mariah's flunky. That's what Mariah wanted. She wanted to hold it over Quad's head for the rest of Quad's life. Look at what I did for you. That's why you had raggedy ass, fake ass, Aladdin looking ass Aiden. This girl was homeless. Why y'all bringing up and Quad was like, that shit ain't even true. But this is the thing, when people have to keep reminding you, how down and out you used to be. Let's say it was true, right? Why do y'all need to discredit her so bad? Like, Aiden was such a simp season 6 at that reunion. Trying to make Quad look bad. She was homeless. Why? If you have to keep starting a sentence with what somebody was in the attempt to put them down and smear their name, then you are the problem. Okay? And y'all motherfuckers are the ones that ended up getting fired. That's the funny part about it. They obviously need Quad. You want to know why? You want to know why? You want to know why? Had to get the voice a little deep for you. Okay. They keep bringing her back. That's how I know. They could have been fired her. It was Mariah, the wounded animal, the perpetual victim. They was sick of her ass. Okay? Sick of her. Because every year she pulled the same bullshiggity. She was literally a one-trick pony. If she would have spent her time coming up with more show concepts than trying to smear Quad's name, because that's what she did when she came on there talking about Quad slept with her sister's husband, then turned around, had Quad, first off, then turned around and was in Quad's wedding. Now, what type of black people do stuff like that? And I remember seeing the pictures. Mariah's daughter was in that wedding, and I think her son. Lake was there too. And then they told Toya, oh, we was just, and stupid ass tacky Toya believed it. Believed the lies. What did she say? Oh, they were working through it. Lake was trying to forgive her. Lies. Okay? Mariah showed that she was a liar. She lied on Damon. They had those fake ass receipts at the reunion. One minute she tried to say she had something in the envelope just to lie again and say, well, no, I was just saying that to get back at Heavenly. Like, bitch, which one is it? Okay, she's a lying ass Libra. I do not see how y'all go up for her. Okay? I don't see how y'all go up for that. I can't go for that. Ain't that an old school song? I can't go for that. No, no. Yeah, I can't go for that. She's whack as hell for that. Get your ass off my screen. Get out of here. Okay. Let me see what the people say. So one person says they wanted to get Mariah off the show so bad, but I bet she would have protected Quad from having to go through what she's essentially saying is embarrassing and disloyal. That's karma. Look how stupid you sound. This is the same woman that tried to assassinate Quad's character before she got fired for the third or fourth time. Okay, so you never win when you play dirty. Okay? You think she would have protected Quad? No, she wanted Quad to be off the show. That's why she said, you're not even married to medicine, my love. Okay? She got mad because Quad got the calling her out with your snorting ass. I loved it. I said, get her. Get her. That's a home run, Quad. Dude, that's a home. I like Quad. I don't give a damn what y'all say. She's beautiful. She's well-spoken. I love a woman that's well-spoken. I love a woman that could cook. Okay? I love how Quad dress. Is she a bit theatrical? Is she a bit dramatic? Yes, she is. So am I. So who the hell am I to judge her? Okay? I mean, I'm just saying. Okay? But I like Quad. I like a go-getter. I like a fighter. I like a bitch that keep moving no matter how many times y'all try to tackle her ass down to the ground. That bitch. And Contessa is the one that called it one time. She was like, Quad can run too. I saw Quad run. That girl can run and fast, honey. So I'm here for Miss Quad. Okay? So, yeah. Another person says, I believe they were both abusive to each other, but I'm done with Quad on the show. When Quad got Sister Circle, she pretty much dismissed Married to Medicine, but when Sister Circle got canceled, now she came running back to Married to Medicine. No, that's not what happened. When she got Sister Circle, go back and watch the show. Toya and Simone was jealous. They was jealous. Okay? They thought that she was just going to be Dr. G's wife. Toya was jealous. Quad had a job and she didn't. That's why I was confused season 5 as to why Toya felt the need to tell Quad, well, you ain't got a job. And Quad laughed in that bitch face. I was here for it. She was like, you the one need a job. You got kids. I was cracking up. I was like, get her ass. And when I tell you, she chopped Toya's ass up in a whole bunch of pieces last season. She said, you need to get a double wide since you stay on the move. I was like, damn, got her, shots fired. And bitch, I didn't miss. Okay, like, come on, Quad. And I love that Quad said to Toya, girl, you want to be on my level so bad, and it kills you that you are not. You will never be. I was like, get her ass. Get her. Yes, Toya is pretty, but, she is, beautiful woman. Probably one of the most beautiful on the show, but just not that smart, honey. Okay, a little stupid, leaning on dumb. Okay, ghetto as hell, moving every season like her and Eugene got warrants. And I could talk about it because I had a relative that moved every year and the nigga had warrants and he was always moving the kids out of their new school and shit. So, ghetto. The hood. The ghetto. Oh, another delusional person. She did Mariah so dirty. Child, bye. Y'all stupid. Y'all expect for Quad to be a slave, to be Mariah's peasant. That's what y'all expect. Okay? Y'all expect for Mariah to throw sand all up in Quad's face. She just supposed to take it. Hell no. Okay? And Mariah was willing to weather the BS with her. Mariah just gave up in the end and said, I'm not gonna fight with you, Quad. No, so the bitch got fired. See how y'all be lying? The bitch got fired. They was like, thank you for your services. Bye-bye, boo-boo, oatmeal pie face. No more bad makeup for you at the reunion. We don't need you no more. Bye, girl. I loved it. You get the hell on, you and your ugly ass mammy. Okay? Get on. I cannot stand her mother. I cannot stand her sister. But they punk ass. Ugh. The only thing that I liked about Mariah was maybe her daughter, Little Lauren. And Little Lauren said, Mommy, what did Little Lauren say about her mother? She was like, yeah, Mommy, you're always saying you're the queen. And I got to go back and find the damn clip, but y'all know what I'm getting at. And even her daughter called her ass out. Lisa Nicole called all that out. I'm thinking maybe it was, Was it season 2 or 3? Put it in the comments, guys. We're going to get off into that one day. I'm going to find that damn clip. But Lauren called her mother out of the mouth of babes. Y'all know these children. Know when you ain't got a good heart. Okay? Know when you ain't got a good soul. They know when you ain't about shit. They will put it out there. I said, come on, Lauren. Come on. I like Lauren. Lauren is a beautiful young lady. I did get to look at Mariah's Instagram because I wanted to check in on my girl. I think she didn't graduate high school. I think the boy, he's still in high school. It seemed like it's taking his ass a while to grow up. Okay, shit. And they son, I was confused. I'm like, ain't he supposed to be, what is Aiden? I always thought he was Mexican. They son looked black though. I was like, I guess Aiden is a person of color after all. Bangladesh, whatever that is, child. I don't know what that is. I ain't trying to offend nobody, honey, but they son just look a little different than what I thought he would look, honey. Okay, I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, but he's a cutie though. He is a cutie. I forgot his name. Y'all put that in the comments. I just want to hear what the people got to say about my girl, honey. Let's just wrap this up because the rest of these comments are foolishness. So one person says, y'all know good and god dang on well, y'all would be hurt and feel a huge kind of way if you was on a show and got divorced when your ex and his new boo is back on the show sharing your space. Stop. Thank you. Child, make it make sense. But anyways, you guys, that's all I have to say about that. Okay, don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.